What's going on, people, and welcome back to Horror Corner 90. Today we're looking at Lake Mungo from 2008, Australian psychological horror. Documentary style one again, fictional, so it's not based off of anything as far as I know, like true events. About this family and this daughter that goes missing, her body goes missing, and then they find it in this lake. It's quite a slow burner, this one. I think it teases more than it delivers overall, and it takes a while to get going, and when it does get going, it doesn't really hit full pace for me. I've heard a lot of good reviews about this one and recommendations, but again, I felt let down by it. As I said, it gets a lot of hype, but after watching it, I don't quite understand why it does. I thought it was very disappointing in terms of the overall story. There wasn't a payoff at the end, I didn't think. There wasn't a lot of huge reveals or things that sort of tied up the storyline for me. Kind of kept me guessing for a while of who I thought might have done it, but even with that, you don't really get a true conclusive answer. So yeah, slow burning. It doesn't really impact me that much. I usually like sort of found footage and documentary style ones, but similar to the Incantation one, it didn't deliver on like the potential it had. I think some of the footage from like the news footage and stuff and like news reporters definitely gives it a good like authentic feel, but then as the film goes on, as I said, it doesn't really ever get going properly for me. The ending to it was very underwhelming, I thought. No climax again. Kind of find out what happened to her. It just was very underwhelming to me, and I don't understand why it gets the love it gets, to be honest. So another one that I was pretty intrigued by going into it, and another one that's let me down. And 2008, it's not that long ago, but I still expect it to be better than like modern horrors right now, and it just didn't deliver. So yeah, there wasn't a lot about this that I liked, but yeah, nothing about this gripped me at all, and there's not a lot else to say about it, to be honest. Letterboxd rating out of 5, I'd give it a 2, because it just didn't resonate with me at all. And I am a fan. Like, psychological horror is one of my favourite types of genre of horror, and this just, for me, I think it's a little bit of an insult to call it a psychological horror. I felt like it was that disappointing. So Lake Mungo from 2008, I know it gets a lot of love, but for me, no thanks. 2 out of 5 letterboxd rating. I'll see you on the next one.